These days, with an alarming frequency, we're seeing news stories where some sort of major outage occurred somewhere in the world due to some sort of technology reason. Now, sometimes that reason is caused by Mother Nature. Sometimes it's a human error. Sometimes it could be anything these days. Even up to and including a security related, such as hacking or that type of incident. That means you need to be prepared to handle these and ensure that your systems are resilient. It's one thing to be highly performing, but a highly performing system that isn't reliable and resilient and available is no good to the business. And that's why I'm doing my pre-conference session called The Secret Sauce to Achieve SQL Server Availability at Past Data Community Summit 2024. We're going to go from A to Z. We're going to cover not only the foundational concepts, such as making sure you have the right recovery objectives and availability objectives, but what are the features and technologies available to you to be able to achieve uptime? What's built into SQL Server? What's not built into SQL Server? How can things be combined and used together? How can you make sure that whether you're on premises, whether you're physical or virtual, maybe you're up in the cloud, are you using VMs in the cloud, or are you doing platform as a service such as Azure SQL Database? How you deploy also impacts what you can do from a technological perspective. We're going to discuss things like how to devise the right solution and give you the tools to at least think about it. There is no one right way. It's going to be dependent on a lot of different factors, which we'll discuss, in trade-offs. We're going to discuss, to a degree, performance and how things like that do affect availability or cost even, because somebody needs to pay for the solution, right? And heaven forbid you should encounter one of these outages. I'm going to hopefully give you some knowledge to make sure that you can either minimize it or get back up and running as quick as possible with minimal to no data loss. You'll hear best practices. You'll hear real-world examples based on my 20 plus years helping customers design and implement solutions. So if you really want to make sure that you're going to be an availability hero, register for my pre-con today, and you'll get the best day of availability training out there. I'm also very pleased to be returning to Past Data Community Summit. It's been a few years, and it was one of the conferences that really got me into the data community. You'll meet new friends. Hopefully, if you've been before, you'll see old friends. You'll learn a ton from a bunch of great speakers. It's going to be a great week out in Seattle, and I hope to see you not only there during the regular part of the week, but in my pre-conference session, The Secret Sauce to Achieve SQL Server Availability. See you in November.